Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, so we're going to work on convincers in hypnosis and what they may look like, not only for your client, but even for yourself. And if you're watching thinking, what is hypnosis? Is it some voodoo hocus pocus thing? Absolutely not. You are in your own hypnosis on a day-to-day basis anyway. This is a convincer sometimes I use with my clients just to prove a point of how strong their mind already is. Now, it doesn't really matter which finger that you use, but I use the index because there's a little bit more physical control with your hands, but you can use anything with yourself or with your client. You don't even have to own a pendulum. I know it's not magic and I know it seems like that, but it's just a crystal. What you need to do is, if you have a ring, just a ring that doesn't have any holes in it, what I want you to do is grab the ring, go find yourself a string, go to your grandma's drawer for all I care, find string and wrap the string around the ring and let it hang. Then that hanging, just wrap it around your finger. I've got it here. It's a little bit more structured, but that's okay. I want you to wrap it around. Now, when you have it around your finger, you would have paused me, I'm presuming. Come back to this video and then we'll go to step 2. Step 2 is, I want you to command the crystal. For the sake of your mind, just look at the crystal and command the crystal to go left and right, or back and forth. Doesn't really matter. Okay? Just command the crystal. Now, it happens quite rapidly with me, and it's because my brain knows cause and effect. So it knows how to be in cause over any effect any day of the week. So that's when you get to that level of maybe values, when you start to dabble in values 5, 6, and 7. And now what I want you to do, you're probably thinking, oh my God, this is crazy, Sarah. Is this magic through the screen? Nope, it is not magic. It is actually your mind. Now, if your mind is fighting you and is doing one of those things like I had recently with a few clients I've dealt with in the past, where it tells you things like, oh yeah, you're moving it, but I'm going to be stubborn and override it and I'm going to stop it for you. Well, your mind will stop it, but that's not the mind that you're using to command. It's the other mind, the one that has the fear response. It has the response, the amygdala response, the fight, flight, freeze response. It's the one that's keeping you safe and bound to uselessness, where you can't apply yourself in life. And that's probably why you go to therapy, so you can overcome that part of you. So we've got many parts and we wear many hats in our life regardless. So that part tries to override the new part, and that is the emotional part overriding the intellect of command. That's all that is really happening. But I'll teach that in another video. But for this video's sake, you're thinking, oh my God, what is going on? But what I want you to do next is command your finger or your hand or your crystal or your ring, whatever it is that you want to give it a name to go clockwise. And however clockwise looks to you. And keep your hand as still as possible and your arm as still as possible. See, when you live in a heightened awareness state where your peripheral vision sees beyond the foveal, what's ahead, it can do multiple things. What's happening? It's moving clockwise. Now, if I command it to stop and command it to go anti-clockwise, watch what happens. Mind over matter. Matter doesn't care. It's a neutral form. Matter lives in the middle. What is really important is the mind that shifts matter. Think of it like the cause and effect. When you are affected by someone else's cause, you lose control. But when you cause an effect like I am doing right now, then I'm not affected by the cause that I created, because the outside of me has commanded something to happen. This is really good for athletes as well. If you see yourself and imagine yourself, you've already achieved the goal and you've got the ball in, that's mind over matter, and you're already halfway there. Similar to this scenario, get yourself a ring, get yourself a pendulum, get a set of keys, but not too heavy where it's not going to move the whole chunk. Just one key is good enough, whatever it might be. Wrap it around your finger and sit for a couple minutes, a couple days, a couple weeks, showing up for yourself and teaching your brain who is in command. Showing up, really, what is going on. Let me tell you something. Let me give you a little secret. It is not magic, but there is micro things that you cannot see that signal in your brain all the way down your hand to your finger that make this move. It's not hocus pocus. Now, if your mind can send little bits of vibration into your finger to create a change, to create an effect from a cause that you've just put yourself into, what else would you be able to change in your life? Would you stop speaking critically, because that critical self-talk and negative talk exerts out of you, attracts the wrong people to maybe think the same, or you'll be projecting what you think that they're projecting on you, and then your perception just believes you again and again and again. And it might sound confusing, but this is all NLP. That's what NLP really is. It's the language of your mind and how you speak to yourself and speak to others, and what you say and is pretty much what you attract. So go and experiment and practice on yourself, practice on your clients if you're a hypnotherapist. Use this as a convincer to show them what mind power is, especially those logical ones that overanalyze everything. And it's also so great for athletes, the people that want to excel beyond where they're at in this very moment. And the reason why I say that, it shows evidence that they can achieve whatever they put their mind into, so they can get into the outstanding state that they're willing to work towards, pretty much. So until next time, subscribe to my channel so you can learn more things, get more tools to utilize for yourself, for your clients, and to convince yourself that you are in hypnosis every single day. Only difference is you just commanded your mind, refacilitated it to shift to another direction, as opposed to living in, what is it called? Autopilot in your own hypnosis. From my heart to yours, as always.